Addicts for our first roundtable discussion. Today we're going to be featuring Weiss Schwarz. Today I've got with me Brian and Connor, and I'm Alex, and this is Samuel over here. And we're going to do a recap of the Spring Fest, and then we're going to do some new releases, and then we're going to talk about if English should have a ban list or not. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the table for discussion to talk about Spring Fest. So far we've seen Cardfight take it, Attack on Titan take it, and Love Live. So what do you guys think that we can expect from the next tournament?
More Cardfight, absolutely. Because looks good, plays good, and it's been tested and true.
I actually think probably not a whole lot of Cardfight. I think Attack on Titan will probably continue to just take a lot of spots. It tends to have the highest representation, which, as Japan has shown us time and time again, matters a lot in a best-of-1 format.
It could be a reason why Idolmaster's not topping.
That's probably why Cinderella Girls is not topping. Other than that, I think Kantai might pick up again if people start playing Blue, but other than that, probably just Attack on Titan all the way.
What about some of the previous heavy hitters like Sword Art Online? Do you think that they'll still be viable this season?
It will have a showing.
Yes, Sword Art will definitely have a showing, especially after the 27th of May when the new extra booster comes out.
Awesome. So we know that Canada was pretty anti-Kantai in their last
Yeah.
event.
They said they were going to be at least.
I will let you know that I am glad I did not take a trip to Canada that I'd never planned.
Well, yeah.
You've been very disappointed.
Do you think we'll see a lot of more anti-Kantai, or do you think it's just going to be more
I think
whatever anybody wants to call
now
it?
that Kantai is not topping, we probably won't.
Okay.
I think that was just sort of after Kantai took nearly half of the top 8 in Atlanta. I think people were just worried that it was going to sort of explode into that dreaded monster of unrestricted Kantai.
Yes.
Since really last season we only had, France and Worlds were the only 2 tournaments that had second fleet available to them.
I think so.
So now that we can actually see second fleet working with Hibiki, Hatsukaze, and Akagi Kai all in the same deck, I think people were just worried about that, really.
Okay. Well, so we've had a couple of fresh releases, and then we've got some new releases coming out. Let's just talk about Cinderella Girls for a second. What's up with that?
One word. $30 Minamis. It was 3 words, but people aren't playing Cinderella Girls because they think they need Minami in the deck, which they probably do. But in a set where it's like 10 boxes to get your double rares, and everyone needs 4 copies of that card, they're not easy to get, and people just aren't playing the deck because they don't have them.
Okay. Alright, so we've got a couple new releases. We've got Disgaea coming out, and then Unlimited Blade Works coming out very soon. Do we think those decks are going to be viable, and will we see a lot of them, a lot of representation at the next tournament?
Disgaea,
Yes, I'm disappointed.
Disgaea. Yeah, I think Disgaea will probably be pretty popular. I don't know that it's really going to start taking spots.
You don't think so?
I just know it's going to be.
I think everybody's going to be playing Fate once Unlimited Blade Works 2 comes out. I don't know though, that's probably just me.
It was pretty popular back in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta had a lot of Fate.
I didn't see any Fate, I guess.
I don't know.
I saw Fate.
I feel like I sat next to a Fate player every round.
I saw next to him like half the day, and then I actually played one of my first round.
Fate and Persona. I don't know why I always face multiple Persona decks every single time I go to Spring Fest.
Because Persona is best.
I did not see a single Persona deck in Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah,
I was
didn't see
disappointed.
any.
I didn't see it.
I've been 2 sold to death so many times. So, but cool. Alright, and then we've got Sword Art Online. There's a popular build for Sino and Yuki that we think will probably show up, replacing maybe what the Asuna build before.
Yeah, Yuki will replace Asuna.
So, cool. Well, the last thing that we want to talk about, speaking of Disgaea and Contact Collection, is do we think Weiss Schwarz English should have a ban list, or at least a restricted list, as opposed to nerfing the cards and making releases?
Brian, I know you.
Personally,
He's very passionate about this topic.
I don't want it. I don't want a restriction list. but at the same time, I believe it is needed because Cardfight actually shows what you can actually do if you have most of your card pool available. I don't like it, but I think we need it. Nerfing, not so much. It just not feel good for anybody at all.
Yeah, especially when you have a really popular series that you like, and you play. If like for us, we all play the Japanese format too. So you play it Japanese, and it's so great, and they've got all these awesome abilities and skills. And then the English release comes out, and you're just going, I can't use it. Like, why is it so bad? I guess I'll play Attack on Titan.
I am literally buying this card for a bookmark now.
Yeah.
Can we all recognize the fact that the English Blue Level 3 Kosaki is just a strictly worse version of the single rare Maki from the first Love Live set?
I can agree.
Yeah, so we are,
That's a
you know, the ban list, restriction list is kind of up in the air, but I think we're all pretty much opposed to the nerfing of cards.
Absolutely.
It doesn't make it fun.
I have a question that, okay, so Japan tends to base its ban list off of, instead of what is just broken or overpowered, it tends to be off of what has the most representation in order to diversify the metagame. So once Nisekoi, for example, World Grand Prix 2014, Nisekoi takes nearly every qualifying spot. What do we think about Attack on Titan in regards to a restriction list?
See, I'm against a restriction list for Attack on Titan because I play Attack on Titan. So
What would you restrict?
I have no idea.
That's the problem.
I don't know either.
It's like
I mean, it's a good set, but I don't know
what to do.
To it.
I think it's more just consistent is the thing about Attack on Titan because of the early play. If you're not playing Levi's, if you're playing red, green, yellow, so you know you've got.
I lost the Levi's squad.
I know, me too. Freaking Levi squad, man. But you've got.
That's why you run level 1.
You got your early play Levi at level 1.
And I used it. Don't worry, I still lost it.
But yeah, so you've got your early play Levi at level 1. You've got your Mikasa change into the just giant wall, literally, and then you've got Aaron comes out early. So almost everything is early play, and then you can run your finishers. And unfortunately, English is just a lot of power. Like who can get to level 1 first and control the game. So
If anything, we just reduce the numbers of some of like. I mean, I can't say key pieces, but like some of like the utility cards. Yes.
you're talking about the omnidirectional gear that lets you like move and search.
I don't think omnidirectional gear. If Compass doesn't hit a restriction list, there's no reason to restrict omnidirectional gear.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
like freaking Compass.
Can we all just like also Japanese format, but probably English soon. Cinderella Girls Volume 2, Compass, but better because it can hit untargetable characters.
Oh.
That's
Yummy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
okay.
What do we think the best decks in English are right now?
Well, I mean,
Sword
if
Art
you go
Online.
back to the beginning, you know,
Yeah, it will be
definitely Contai, Attack on Titan, and Love Live. I think Sword Art is definitely in there. I'm not sure. I mean,
Do we really think that Love Live should be part of that group? Samuel, you're a Love Live player. Where do you think Love Live stands?
See,
in the
it's
game
like
right
right
now?
now, I don't know, because all the future sets in Japan, at least, and that will hopefully get in English, are more, at least seem like more waifu based, and so there's no really like dead solid competitive deck. There's so many different options. I prefer Restand Clock Kick, but other people tell me, I know that didn't work. Try this, and then I go 4-1 at Springfest, and I'm like, well, no, it's totally working.
what was your record?
4-3.
At Springfest?
I think it was 4-3. Maybe we did go 4-3. It was 8 rounds, right?
There were 8 rounds.
I
You
think it was
were
4-3.
4-1 going into round 6 against Brian.
Yeah,
You lost.
that game. I went 4-2.
So you went 4-2.
And then I think I won on the last one.
Okay, so
5-3.
5-3. Okay. So you mentioned that the next sets are more waifu based.
Or they seem like it.
Well, yeah,
That's
they
what I've noticed.
pretty much are. Do you think that the waifu builds are the competitive builds for Vanguard?
depends on the wife. Maki, no. Even though she's my favorite. But the guy that one of the games next to me, the guy who was running Nico with me, and he just like stomped his butt.
Was it angry?
Maybe.
Okay.
And I was like,
I played him
that's
round
not
6.
bad. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on the wife.
Okay.
I think Nico would do pretty good. Maki's pretty good. Movie might be.
I think it also has a lot to do with the actual player, tier 2, tier 3 decks, top, or even win. And it has to do with the experience of the player and how much they know what they can do with their decks. Especially like, didn't Kill topped?
Yeah, Rudro went 8-0 through Swiss with Kill.
Yeah,
I think that's the
crazy.
second time you did that.
Someone else, last year's Spring Fest went undefeated through Swiss
thought it was
with Kill. It wasn't.
I know he was playing it last year.
Yeah, he's always played Kill.
So, but yeah, I think that the player definitely makes a big difference. There's any deck that you test with consistently, you're going to do better with.
So my Persona fan build can potentially win.
No.
Is it tier 2 or tier 3?
It's tier 4.
It's tier
Tier
1,
five?
it's 1
tier
million.
Okay. Well,
Um,
we're talking about tier 2 versus tier 1. I don't think we're.
Okay.
Although, if you believe in the power of your waifu, anything's possible.
Protagonist is best for playing.
How many tiers can we even divide decks to in English though? 'Cause
Probably just
I think
one
there's
or
a
two.
clear 1. Well, maybe not even clear, but I think there's a tier 1.
And then everything else.
Pretty much everything else falls into tier 2 unless you're Milky Homes,
Exactly.
Monogatari, or
Multiple guys.
yeah, Angel Beats maybe. I don't.
Hey,
It took
Angel Beats
It took 2 top 8 spots in Canada, but Canada was
weird.
different.
Cool.
Because I didn't like content. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear about what content you want to see, what you guys want us to talk about. Respond in the comments. Follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter. Check us out on our website, mycardaddiction.com. You can follow our blog there and our YouTube channel and all the other good stuff. Specifically about the ban list. Do you think that there should be a ban list in English Weiss Schwarz? Other than that, I think that's all we've got for today. We're outside and squinting because it's Pokemon Saturday, so we got away from the children. But anyways, all right, that's all I got. Anybody else got anything else to say?
Yes, another thing on the discussion. If you want to do this, post what you think, what you'll be playing at future Spring Fests if yours still has not happened yet, and what you think will win Spring Fests from here on out.
And also, if you've already played in a Spring Fest and are going to a second one, are you changing your build at all to adapt? All right, that's all we've got for today. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you later.
Boats don't sink.
Boats don't sink.